In this video, we're going to be using the Gillette Planet Kind Shaving Cream and the Gillette Planet Kind Razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And as mentioned before, today we're going to be using the Gillette Planet Kind Shaving Cream, which smells surprisingly good. It has a nice bright cucumber scent, or at least that's what's listed here on the label. The Gillette Planet Kind products are designed to be environmentally friendly, using lots of recycled, stuff. Paper, tin, the whole thing. Now, this does have a number of dents in it, which you're going to expect from tins. I don't really care for tins personally, but it is definitely more environmentally sound, not using plastic. And if that's something you care deeply about, maybe this is something you want to consider. But a number of dents in this tin. I got it from Target, by the way. The price on this is good. It's about $8 for 5 ounces. On our cost chart, $1.60 an ounce, which is an exceptional price. It smells really good, I think. Clean, fresh cucumber. The scent strength on it is pretty good, at least medium, if not strong. Very, very soft cream from Gillette. And today we're also going to use the Planet Kind razors, because I figured, why the heck not? Let's try both products. And this, of course, is a cart razor. And those in the traditional shaving community will call me a heretic for using a cart. But, sometimes we try different things and see how it goes. And this is made of recyclable materials. Also, the handle is made of recyclable plastic, or plastic that was recycled. And so let's just pop it out and see how it goes. We have already made our lather. Now, if you are new and you're someone who stumbled upon this video and stumbled upon traditional shaving, I'll link a video below on how I make the lather so you can see that. And here is the, out fell one of the blades. The razor comes with this handle made from recycled plastic. And there is your blade sitting on top. Let me remove this little piece of plastic here. And there is your razor, and it does pivot. It does have the trimmer on the back if you're interested in that. And let's just set that aside for a minute, and we'll give this razor a go today and see how it goes. Again, in the traditional community, a lot of people poo-poo cart razors, but a lot of people use these. And I promise you, somebody's going to stumble on this video that has never used a safety razor, or maybe a brush, or a traditional product. And they will be turned onto this hobby by seeing this video. So if you are one of those people, I have many, many videos on technique, on how to make a lather, on safety razors, and so on and so forth. And I hope you will enjoy what this hobby has to offer. So we're going to use a traditional shaving brush. This is the West Coast Shaving, or as I like to call it, the Dude of Shaving Brush, because he absolutely loves this. This was given to me by Oive. We have our cream already lathered up here in our Captain's Choice copper bowl. And again, if you've never lathered a product before, I'll post some links below for you if you're entirely new to traditional shaving. And what we like to do is use a brush to make the lather and get plenty of hydration in our mix. That is the key to slickness, hydration. And there was no problem whatsoever lathering this cream. It might require a little more product than, say, a traditional soap, but it smells good, and it's designed to be gentle on your face. Let's show you the ingredients right there. Again, the whole inspiration for these products is to be gentle on the environment, gentle on your skin. So we'll see if it's gentle on our skin, but no problems here with the lather. It does smell very nice. If you're someone who likes bright scents, you may very well appreciate this cream. Good price on it. It comes in that tin, which is banged up right out of the gate, and that's just what happens with tins a lot of times. So I'm not necessarily a big fan of that, but it's not the end of the world. But I did want to try these products, and knowing in doing so that someone is going to come along and watch this video and go, oh, what is it with the brush, What kind of other products are out there? Why is he doing 3 passes? And they're going to learn how to shave in a very enjoyable way. And so here we go. First few strokes. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good indeed there. There's some good torque on this pivot, so it doesn't pivot super easily. You sort of have to press down a little bit, but that's no problem. Blades feel good. No problem with those first few strokes there, and we'll rinse out our blade and continue on. So in the first pass, if you are brand new to traditional shaving, we go with the grain. And one of the things that's important to do is map your beard growth. In other words, figure out how your grain runs in the beard, which direction it runs. And in the traditional style, the first pass is typically done with the grain. So in the direction the grain is running. The second pass is usually across the grain. And the third pass is against the grain. So we do 3 passes total to achieve a really nice, smooth, clean, and comfortable shave. That's typically what's done. There are some variants to that, of course. All right. Now, one of the things about these carts, you have to rinse them a little more than your safety razor because the cream and so forth and hair will get stuck in those blades. So it requires more rinsing, but that feels nice and smooth. And the other thing is, what you're seeing as far as that stickiness there is that lubrication strip breaking down, which I don't really care for those lubrication strips. If you're using a good soap or cream, you do not need them, and they just kind of get in the way for me, but no big deal. All right. Whoops. Almost got a little too high there. Not used to using a razor that's that tall from top to bottom, but that was a really nice first pass. Felt great. The cream was nice and slick. So no problems there. No burning on the face, no irritation or anything like that thus far. So that's always good. And we'll continue on with pass 2 here. And again, in pass 2, we're going to go across the grain. Well, on my neck, I'm actually going across the grain 3 times. We'll get into that in a later video. But also, I want to announce some giveaway winners today. Excuse me, tongue twisted there. The first winner was for the Barrister and Man. I don't know how to say that soap name, Lisa or whatever it was, and the Razor Rock soap. And we'll show you the options for the raffle, which was right there. And as you can see, there are a number of entries there. And the winner for the Barrister Man soap and Razor Rock bar soap was Chad Van Dyke. So congrats, Chad, on that. Email me, cdb@imcdb.com, and I'll get that out to you. All right. We'll announce another winner here in the next pass. So don't let me forget. You rinse the handle off here. All right, no problems with the lather. Plenty of it. This is a pretty nice cream, I have to say. If you like, if you're someone who likes using shaving creams, this smells good and it lathers well. So no problem at all on that front. And let's continue on. In pass number 2, we go across the grain, at least on my cheeks, which is this way. We go across the grain. And the purpose of 3 passes is to do that progressive beard reduction. We're not trying to get it all in one pass. And again, what you're seeing with that gumminess is that lubrication strip breaking down, which again, for me, is useless. And I wish they wouldn't put them on these razors. But I guess if you're not using a good soap, they could come in handy. But when it mixes with these creams and stuff, it's just, I don't care for it. It's the only knock I would probably put on this particular razor is I just don't find those lubrication strips to be helpful or necessary. But then again, that's just me. It just kind of gets in the way, as you can see there, and gets sloppy and goopy, and I don't care for that. But if you're using a very thin gel or something like that, they could come in handy for you. But for me, they just mix with the soap and the amount of hydration I have, and they start getting goopy, and just, they don't hurt anything, but they don't really assist in anything either, in my opinion. Not necessary at all. But not a problem, other than looking goofy. Not a problem. So there's our across the grain, and we'll finish up here. The grain on my neck runs this way, so I'm actually going across the grain on this pass as well. And the third pass typically in traditional style shaving is against the grain. However, people do change that up, you know, and they sort of figure out what works best for their skin, and they do it that way. So there's no hard and fast rules per se, but traditionally that's how the pass is run: with the grain, across the grain, and against the grain. Okay. There's another nice pass for pass 2. Again, I'm liking the cream. I think the cream is quite good. No problem at all. Again, I don't really care for the tin, but I know that's part of the environmentally friendly part of it. But there's dents all over the place in the top. And for me, I don't care for that so much. Now, if you're someone who just uses it on a daily basis and you're going to burn through it and you're not using it in shave of the day pictures or showcasing it, it's no big deal. But if you're someone like us who's a hobbyist, you know, a lot of us like our stuff looking good, and I probably won't use this cream again. Well, I'll use it for a head shave soon, just to use it both for a face shave and a head shave. But after that, I may not see this cream again for months because, you know, I have a lot of soaps because I'm a hobbyist. And I know some new people may be watching right now going, hobbyist? How could this be your hobby? Trust me, once you learn how to shave in this way and you experience these products, you will be hooked too. So we welcome you if that's you. And again, I will put links below on how I lather the soap in the bowl if you're interested in lathering. It is very important to get some hydration in that lather and get good coverage, because you want the razor to glide over your cream or soap. And hydration is the key to slickness, always. All right, let's set that aside. We don't need to shave clear down to our clavicle there, so we'll cut some of that back a little bit. And for our third and final pass, we do the against the grain pass. Now, typically, actually against the grain would be this way on my neck and this way on the cheeks, but I do against the grain on the cheeks, but not on the neck, because for me that causes irritation. And one of the things about learning to shave properly is learning what your face will and will not tolerate. And for me on the neck, it mostly won't tolerate me going that direction, which is directly against the grain. So you really have to experiment and learn what works best. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this cream, despite the lubrication strip sticking to it, as you can see there, and creating that sort of string action, it's slick and it smells good. It's got a pretty robust scent, I would say, on it. Nice. I would put it in the realm of a fresh scent. Okay, let's announce the next winner. I almost forgot. The next winner was the winner of the Sweet Comb Chicago soap. Cool Beans was the scent on that one, and the Razor Rock Bar soap, and that is Kim Gray. I sort of smiled when I saw Kim Gray's name pop up, because I know she's newer. I think she might have won something before. I think she won one of the fine razors one time, but she's new to the hobby. Newer. I mean, maybe 6 months in, Kim? I can't remember. And it's always nice to see somebody that's newer, their name come up in the randomizer. And again, if you're not familiar with the giveaways, I usually announce them on Fridays, and then I'll drop the winners randomly in a video. So Kim, email me and I'll get the winnings out to you, as well as Chad. Congrats. Don't worry, folks, we got more giveaways ongoing, so we're going to keep doing them until we run out of things to give away. And thanks again to the Razor Company for providing those giveaways. This razor, actually, for a cart, is not a bad razor. The pivot on it's very tight, so it doesn't pivot quite as easily, but it's not really necessary. But it's doing a pretty good job, I think. And again, I know the traditionalist in the community oftentimes poo-poo these sort of razors, but I figured I would give it a go and try it out. And honestly, I think if your technique is up to snuff, most people can use most things. Not every single person, because multiple blade razors are just tough for certain people to use. Sometimes they feel tuggy and they pull for some people. But the average sort of beard type and user can probably use most things. And mine is sort of average, I would say. And I tell you right now, the cream is slick. You get that hydration in there and it is quite slick. And we're just going to do a little bit of, yeah, there is quite a sheen there. You can probably even see it, but that is super, super slick. It does leave behind a lot of slickness, and that is absolutely key. We're just going to finish touching up here, and wow, actually not bad at all. Not bad at all. And I hope someone happens across this video and discovers this traditional style of shaving video. I don't use these carts often, rarely for face shaving, but today, I'll be honest, it was a great shave. And it was an enjoyable shave. And I would say, if you're one of those people who likes to use environmentally friendly products, or, you know, products that are made of recyclable material, the Gillette Planet Kind is something that might be for you, or products that might be for you. Very nice. Actually, lots of slickness on that cream, I must say. It, even though you don't see much lather there, that is very, very, very slick. All right, let me rinse. We'll come back, get into the post shave. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back, and off cam, we did a warm water rinse to get all the soap off our face. We followed up with the alum block, which we use as an astringent, and almost no stinging, which meant that was a very nice smooth shave. Then we followed with a cold water rinse. Then we applied Thayer's Witch Hazel Magic, because it's made by witches. This is cucumber, really good stuff. And I must say, today's shave was very, very nice. The Planet Kind cream by Gillette, really slick, smells good, good price. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. The Planet Kind cartridge razor was quite good as well. It's comparable with the Harry's or whatever you want to use, made with recycled materials, which is not bad at all. And we're going to finish it out today with Adidas Pulse aftershave, which I haven't used for a while. And I will link the products used today below if you are interested, and also I'll put a video below on how to lather a shaving soap or cream in case you've never lathered one. I want to thank you all for joining me. Until next time, I've been your host CDB, reminding you it's your shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.